Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lynn, and we are here with our guest, Mrs. Dupeyron, our headmistress, to present our mystery country. First, we'll have Sarah for the general presentation, Juan for the piece of news, Alexandre will tell us about his natural features, Juan again for the food, Xander for the music, Mohamed will introduce to us a famous person, and finally Xander will ask a few questions to our guest. So I have a small riddle to make you guess the country. First, it is an English-speaking country from Western Europe. It is known for its food, breathtaking and mountainous landscapes, and for its greenness. It is nicknamed after a green gem and has two different currencies, governors and language. And apparently this country saw 40 straight days of rain. Which country is it?
Scotland.
No, it wasn't. It was Ireland.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Radio Mermoz, la radio solidaire.
We'll now have Sarah for the general presentation.
Good afternoon. I'm going to be doing Ireland's general presentation. Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic. It has a mild, temperate and oceanic climate. It is surrounded by water and also due to the island's large vegetation. Ireland's population reaches 6,655,000 inhabitants in 2017, with a population density of 77.8 thousand inhabitants per kilometer square. The island is divided politically in two parts, Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. The official separation happened in May 1921. Northern Ireland belongs to the UK and has its own flag, white, with a red cross in the center of which there is Ulster hands. The Republic of Ireland has a different flag, green, white, orange, and doesn't share the currency of Northern Ireland as well. There's the British pound for Northern Ireland and the euro for the Republic. As Northern Ireland belongs to the UK, they are ruled by Queen Elizabeth II. On the other hand, the Republic as a democracy is ruled by a president, which is currently Michael D. Higgins. Another thing that differs between these two countries are the religions. Indeed, Northern Ireland's official religion is the Protestantism and the Republic's one is Catholicism. Thank you very much for listening.
Radio Mermoz, nos voix sont les vôtres.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, Juan, go ahead with the piece of news.
On the 18th April 2019, Ireland celebrated the 70 years of its republic. Ireland officially left the British Commonwealth on the 18th April 1949 to become an independent republic. On the 15th March, 1,000 of students took part in an international climate protest on Dáil Éireann, searching urgent action against the increasing threat of climate breakdown. The 9th May 2019, the Irish Climate Action Committee declared a climate and biodiversity emergency. They will now ask the parliamentary to work on how the Irish government could have better solutions against the biodiversity and climate emergency.
Vous en avez marre de devoir marcher pour aller à l'école ? Qui plus est avec un sac qui pèse 3 tonnes ? Eh bien n'attendez plus et achetez les sacs à dos vol. Des sacs qui ont la capacité de déployer une fusée qui vous élèvera dans les airs. Plus besoin de marcher. Bonne nouvelle, c'est vraiment pas cher du tout. Cela vous rajoutera juste 2 kilos en plus sur le dos, mais c'est rien. Achetez sac à dos vol et décollez vers la réussite.
Nice. Thank you, Ron. Alexandre, now tell us about Ireland's natural features.
I will tell you about different topics in Ireland's landscapes and monuments. One of Ireland's most attractive landscapes is the Cliffs of Moher. It is at the coast of the Atlantic Ocean and it is 120 meters high and offers a magnificent view to the tourists who will stand at the top of it. Sligo is a little Irish town which is kind of old school with its medieval past and its 19th century townhouses. It is within the western province of Connacht in the north of Éire. It is the second largest urban center in the west of the country. This town is linked by rails, ports and roads to the others. The Killarney National Park is a beautiful Irish landscape, one of the the natural treasures of the country. It is the first national park of Ireland that has been created in 1932, and it contains 102 square kilometers of diverse ecology. Molly Malone is a statue representing a woman pushing a wheelbarrow. It is located in Dublin and became its unofficial anthem. The woman is a fishmonger.
Thank you, Alexandre. Juan, your turn for the Irish food.
I will present you the full Irish or the full fry, which is a traditional Irish breakfast. It is composed of ratios of bacon grilled, black sausages, black and white puddings, mushrooms and baked tomatoes with baked beans, which go with potato stones. Also, there is eggs, which could be prepared in different styles. You can have them boiled, poached, fried or scrambled. And for seasoning, we put butter and marmalade for sweet savor in it. We eat this meal with a lot of tea, or coffee, or oranges. Competitors eat this breakfast to become stronger and to have a better performance. And people eat this when they have big working days. So now, you know what to eat if you visit Ireland. Thank you for listening.
It sounds really tasty. Thank you, Juan. Xander, go ahead with some music.
It's Xander. The Irish traditional music is called Irish folk music, but it can also be named Irish trad. In Ireland, there are at least 10 instruments. Among them, there is a small harp called the crwth and another harp, but slightly bigger, named the clairseach. Apart from traditional music, Ireland has also modern artists such as U2, the band that sung Sunday Bloody Sunday, a song that talks about the political crisis.
Thank you. Mohamed will now introduce us a famous person.
Now I will present you Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is a retired MMA player. He is nicknamed the Notorious Mystic Mac. He was born on July 1988 in Dublin. He started his MMA career in 2008. In 2012, he won the featherweight and the lightweight championship, and then he signed with the Universal Fight Championship. After losing his 2 titles, he defeated Jose Aldo and then reconquested the featherweight championship. He won via KO in 13 seconds, the fastest victory in UFC title. McGregor did the same with Eddie Alvarez for the UFC lightweight championship. He is the first player who held 2 titles in 2 weight divisions at the same time. McGregor began his professional career in 2017. He is defeated by Floyd Mayweather in his debut boxing match. He is the biggest pay-per-view in MMA history. On the 26th March 2019, he announced his retirement and entered in the history.
Radio Mermoz, la radio qui vous libère.
Thank you. We have a few questions for you now, Mrs. Dupeyron. Xander, go ahead.
So, Mrs. Dupeyron, have you ever been to Ireland? If yes, how was it?
Oh, yes, I went. When I was 16 years old, and it was in Cork, South.
Okay. Do you know the song Sunday Bloody Sunday?
No, I don't. So,
according to our presentation, would you prefer to visit the Killarney National Park or the Cliffs of Moher?
well, the both of them, because I don't know them.
Okay.
So it was a pleasure to listening to you, and it makes me that I should go back to Ireland to visit it.
Thank you so much for coming and listening to us, Mrs. Dupeyron. We hope you had a great time.
Thank you.